Tendering and awarding bids is the most critical step in public sector procurement. As part of the core eProcurement Scotland service, buyers have access to a free electronic tendering system. eProcurement Scotland's e-tendering functionality ensures transparency, accountability to citizens, and incorporates all the benefits of transacting online. Anytime, anywhere access, improved efficiency, and wider reach of information. eProcurement Scotland's e-tender has a number of key features and functionality, all designed to meet the unique needs of Scotland's public sector, which supports strategic purchasing activity. It enables the contracting authority, either alone or in collaboration with other public sector bodies, to manage the full life cycle of the tendering process online. From supplier sourcing and issuing of ITT and other tender documents, right through to tender evaluation. There are enormous potential benefits, both to buyers and suppliers, of using eProcurement Scotland's e-tendering service. Not only does it cut down on the public sector's biggest tender processing costs, preparing, printing and disseminating tender documents and then the processing of bids, both in terms of money and time, it enables public sector buyers to manage the tender process much more efficiently and effectively, leading to improved contractual terms and pricing.
We used e-tendering for the first time in 2005. For road maintenance materials. That worked very well. People were happy about it. We've had to change our contract standing orders and some other system changes for this. This year we've used e-tendering for equipment for a new swimming pool and leisure facility in Campbelltown. And suppliers were very enthusiastic about that. It's certainly something we want to develop and will develop. There are particular areas of the organisation are very keen to push this forward, property services, architects, for the kind of work that they commission.
eProcurement Scotland's e-tendering system encourages competition and particularly benefits smaller suppliers. There are no joining fees, subscription or transaction charges of any kind. Suppliers require only entry-level PCs with internet access, reducing overheads, costs, and helping create a level playing field. Seizing the opportunities offered by eProcurement Scotland service helps to deliver best value and is transforming public sector procurement. eProcurement Scotland service is one of the most comprehensive and successful public sector e-government initiatives in the world, which allows public sector organisations and their suppliers to transact easily over the internet. But simply automating the procurement process is only half the story. The eProcurement Scotland service has a dedicated service management team who are on hand to help maximise the benefits from eProcurement. The team have expert knowledge on how the effective implementation of eProcurement can help organisations achieve their strategic procurement goals and business objectives. Specific areas covered by the team are service and system performance management, technology integration, supplier engagement, and purchase-to-pay solutions. Service management is a core element of the eProcurement Scotland service. A dedicated central team monitors and manages requests from participating organisations to change or enhance the software functionality. This allows for the development of a service which is beneficial to all participating organisations while removing duplication of effort and costs. The performance of the eProcurement Scotland service provider is managed and monitored by the central team. Ensuring the continued availability of the EPS service is a prime objective of the team. Business continuity plans are prepared and tested to ensure the EPS service is secure, suitably backed up, and disaster recovery plans are in place for all elements of the service. Many participating organisations have a requirement to integrate EPS with their back office systems, in particular their finance system. The service management team can provide expert advice and guidance on integration issues to both buying organisations and their suppliers.
At the very start, the Scottish Executive eProcurement team were very helpful to us, and that was particularly during the period when we were looking at the business case and getting started in all of this. At a very early stage, we set up our own eProcurement team, and as I say, they've been first class in developing the implementation and the rollout, working with all of our people, training them to use the system, and of course working with a lot of suppliers to get them registered on the system. They're also, of course, working with their colleagues in other councils and with the Scottish Executive eProcurement team. So there's a lot of information and best practice, flowing around in the system because of that.
It's more than just a service. Other things we looked at were just purely about implementing a piece of technology. But eProcurement Scotland offered us a range of services in terms of helping us with things like supplier adoption, business change, business process mapping, and getting involved in things like the rollout of e-auctions and e-tender, as well as the rollout of the core piece of technology.
As an overall service, we're extremely pleased with it. We think it certainly met the business needs in terms of improving efficiency of workflow patterns and giving us better management control over expenditure. I think it also lays the platform for further collaborative procurement work throughout the NHS in Scotland and also wider within the public services in Scotland.
eProcurement Scotland is an approach to public sector procurement that delivers rapid, sustainable and significant benefits to participating organisations, driving forward commitment to public sector excellence and focuses on achieving the best value for government, for business and the people of Scotland.